Guys, I am up before 7 a.m. What the f is going on right now? Let's go. Talking about Wim Hof, by the way. Shout out Wim Hof. Welcome back to my vlog, where I basically just work myself and capture it all. And I hope to try to make it interesting at the same time. Yeah, literally all I care about right now is literally just working. So it's a beautiful time. These are some of my favorite times when I'm just so dialed in. And I hope that this journey is interesting enough that it ends up being all vlog worthy, if you will. So appreciate you watching and listening. Let's have a good fucking week, shall we? Come here. Hello. Happy kitty. Cold brew, shout out. Holy fuck, that's bitter. All the grains at the end for some extra fucking up. Excuse me. Sure. Hello. Fuck yes. Okay, I'm so fucking amped right now. To know that I was like so low at like 30 words per minute, my mom's laughing at me right now about how amped I am over this fucking typing speed. But anyways, about 10 weeks ago, I was at about, my baseline was like 20, 30 words per minute type of thing. So to actually go above what I was at before feels incredible. 76 words per minute is just so good. All of my theses around typing are coming true. This feels amazing.
Well, this is a pretty sweet hairstyle going on here.
Every fucking long-haired gang out here.
It's a quarter up. I'm just gonna let it show you instead.
Yee. Let's go.
Hey, yours is getting curly as fuck, man.
Bro, it is. Like, look at this. It's actually bananas.
It's actually like, you know, you get like the guys with like the long hair and then it's like curls all the way down though? I've never seen you have that before. Yeah, but
I've never hit this point. I'm actually so grateful it's not straight hair. Like, I used to be obsessed with the idea of straight hair. I was like, ah, yes, I want straight hair. Now, I could not give 2 fucks. It's all about the waves and the curls these days in 2020. Very pleased, very pleased. This is contract work, by the way, but good shit. And that's actually what I talked about last Monday. So I just did the final touches, if you will, after some feedback, and then tweaked it all up and should be good to go. Feels good. Now, despite what I was saying about only wanting to work, I still am taking breaks. Like, breaks are just paramount to actually getting shit done in the net score. So like right now, just chilling, vibing, and just being, if you will. It feels fucking nice. It feels fucking nice. Ran into a little bit of a hang up, which is I drank too much fucking caffeine. Now, I'm actually quite disciplined with how much I drink with caffeine right now. It's usually just a perfect amount, and then the fasting state usually takes care of the rest, and I don't really need much because I'm in a fasted state, which allows just ridiculous amounts of energy to flow through, if you will. So I just use a little bit to get me started, if you will, and then maybe a little pick me up throughout the day, but nothing too crazy. But right now I'm just like anxiety, all the shit right now from just too much caffeine, mini crash as well. So I'm just gonna eat right now to try to take care of things like that. Also, in addition to the contract work, I was also working on Notion systems and like combining things that should be combined, if you will. Like I was combining things that motivate me, inspiration and art. And all of those things really file under what inspires and motivates me. So I just created a little combined system for all of them, and it feels good to finally do that because I've been meaning to do that for such a long time. I'm also, of course, working in the vlog and other powerless shit, and yeah, it's a good day so far. It's a good day. Though I seriously need to fix this crash right now because I do not like how much anxiety I feel right now, but I'm trying to breathe through it. Some food, and I feel better. I'm not amazing right now, but I'm feeling better. Also breathing.
Help me!
Hello. Doing a breathing exercise.
How'd that go for you?
Very good. I feel much better now.
You're laughing. Did it really work?
Yeah, I mean, that is exactly why I was laughing. High chemicals. I feel like part of my vlog is literally just me eating and drinking on camera. This is obviously wine. Shout out red wine. Oh, that is very nice. What we got here? Jackson Triggs Cabernet Merlot. Oh, it's a Merlot. I almost said Merlot. Gonna be honest. Okay. Fuck, that is really tasty. Cabernet Merlot. Okay. Very nice. By the way, I know I'm drinking wine incorrectly. I don't care. I really don't. Ooh boy. These things are to die for. They are Taylor's famous, actually wait, no, they're Mom's famous, but Taylor made them. Chocolate drops. Let's have one on camera, shall we? Holy fuck. Oats, butter, a lot of butter, and cocoa. Something else I'm thinking, but holy fuck. They're actually stupid good. Thank you, Taylor. That's what's up. Happens, man. It's okay to have doubt. Just keep moving forward. Like as we speak right now, I'm questioning everything. I am very in just like limbo, if you will, of what my next moves are, but I'm just gonna keep taking my next step, and eventually things will figure itself out, if you will, and I will have very deep clarity. But until then, it's just a matter of keeping going on what I need to do. In just case you didn't feel like reading that, by the way, one of the biggest challenges I'm having right now is this idea of like, what do I include, when, where, and how much of all this is very self-serving versus bringing other people value. And I'm like, especially the journal and reflections and stuff like that type of series is what's actually really messing with me the most. If anything's messing with me, I don't actually feel like that messed with right now, but in general, I want to find the balance of like what's ideal to talk about and how much, and like how much of me reflecting is like self-serving or how much of that is actually bringing value to people. I just don't know right now. I just don't know. Like in a perfect world, I would document every little thing to the highest degree, but I don't know if that's practical right now or valuable to people that are listening and watching. So I don't know. I have a bunch of ideas. We'll see what I end up pulling the trigger on, but yeah, man, just gonna keep going. It's all about learning from your mistakes. So yesterday I just drank too much. So today I'm drinking instant because I'm out of cold brew. And now I'm gonna be drinking probably about half of that content. What happened actually was with the cold brew, sometimes the very fine grains of coffee will get through, and that is what sinks to the bottom, and then you get extra caffeine at the end. So I think that's what happened. Plus there's a little bit more volume in terms of actual milliliters, if you will. So that's why I got fucked yesterday on that. And today we try again differently, and then hopefully there is no crash. Don't like the crashes. Like caffeine, like the little high. Don't like going too high because it's very downwards after. So I obviously ended yesterday talking about my concern with like my content, if you will, and how things are just completely up in the air. Decided to sit down and just brainstorm some things and think things through today around how I want to approach content going forward, specifically with like the journal versus the process versus other types of content, and how I want to approach things if I want to detach from this idea of like always sharing my reflections. And when I say reflections, like just my weekly reflections and how much I want to share of that. Is it actually bringing value? How I could bring more value if I choose to go down that route, ways I could choose to do reflections while also having the process, what the journal looks like going forward. There's just a lot of things, man. But all I know right now is like things are just about to change a lot. Yeah, I'm just interested in doing things a different way, doing things so that things stand the test of time, being able to shake things up and not be so rigid with one type of structure, if you will, and have the ability to do things differently than I have in the past. And it was also really fascinating to go deep on like asking myself, like, why am I scared of getting rid of this reflection type of format, if you will? And there was a lot of like stuff around approval, as well as like fear that I would seem like I'm not growing enough and stuff like that. There was a lot of like hidden insecurities, if you will, which I found fascinating. And when you can see what's directly, that's the power of journaling on this type of stuff. When you can see what that insecurity is right in front of your eyes, then you're much more able to like come to terms with it and then find solutions that work to counteract that insecurity, if you will. Going forward, I completely might do a reflection type of thing where I like look at my notes and then do it just in a slightly different way, where I capture like my favorites, if you will, or I just might do the full thing still. I might go to email type of thing and share like a weekly thing where I just share like a few insights. I'm just trying to reverse engineer like what's working best. The journal might also just become like a multi piece of content a week, if you will. Like I might just divide things up and like, hey, I have a few things I want to talk about right now. Here is a 10-20 minute video instead of an hour plus type of thing. So there are a million ways I can do this right now, but at the end of the day, I know the overarching goal for me and overarching mission is how can I bring the most value? How can I help people the most to have whatever the fuck they're attempting at doing, if you will, making their journeys happier, more successful, all the things. And if I can do that, that brings me a lot of joy. I ultimately just care about impact the most at the end of the day. And at the same time, I also want to make a fuck ton of money while I'm doing this. So there's just, and I also just need income to support me throughout this. But that's a side note. I wasn't journaling a lot today. But yeah, man, things are about to change a lot. I already thought things were changed a lot. They're about to get even more different. So I'm excited for that. It's really just good though to sit down and journal on these types of questions, and just be present to potential changes and all that jazz. What up? A few hours later right now, and I almost just finished Dr. Sue Morter's book, which is bananas, and it's also very related to things I want to talk about right now. First, good day so far. Feeling like it's been weird trying to kind of like quote unquote rethink my content strategy, but it's actually less of rethinking, and it's very related to Dr. Sue's work, which is like you can only go so far with your logical mind. Like at a certain point, you just really have to let some sort of whatever your source is, if you will, let that flow through. And like right now, my answers are not going to be logic based. That is going to figure out my situation with content going forward. It's absolutely going to be like how source manifests through me, if you will. I know that sounds very woo-woo, but woo-woo is practical, period. It just is, man. Also, coffee-wise, this works so much better having less coffee. My God, like whatever I had today, which was like 70 milligrams of caffeine, if I recall correctly, is just good, man. Like that is enough for me. And no crash, just been vibing, having a good day. So we thriving out here. But holy fuck, I'm obsessed with Sue Morter's work. I'm probably going to like, I almost said have to, but like technically, yeah, I just will take the time to do what needs to be done with Sue Morter's work, if you will, because Jesus Christ, like, man, it just, even though I'm lazy as fuck and I actually don't want to do it at all, it has to get done, has to. So much spiritual growth to be had, and I know it'll pair so fucking well with energy work. Man, it's exciting. It's very exciting. P.S. That book that I'm talking about right here, it's by Dr. Sue Morter, and it's on Audible, Amazon, wherever the fuck you get books. This is obviously not sponsored, but it's just a damn good book. And if you're into spirituality, this is absolutely gangster. Highly, highly recommend. I've been listening to it for the past 2 weeks and like, it's crazy. It's crazy good. It's actually like, it's like 13 hours and boy, it is just loaded with gold. It's fucking insane. Shout out mom for the recommendation as well. Very insightful day. Dude, holy fuck. After I was done that audiobook, I decided to start listening to Tim Ferriss's podcast for a second because I saw that Hugh Jackman was on. Holy fuck. This is like one of my favorite interviews on the podcast, and I've been listening for 5 years, almost every episode. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's literally just like the greatest student, and he's such a student of Tim Ferriss's show, like Tim Ferriss show. Highly recommend listening to it. You'll see what I mean. He's constantly referring to things he's learned on the show and stuff like that. It was just like, oh my god, it's just so cool to hear him talk about like, and I learned this from XYZ guest on your show, and I'm like, whoa, he's like one of us. It's great. Also, what else was I gonna say? It's like 12 a.m. Holy fuck, I'm trying to get my sleeve coat to the back. This feels nice. So ready. I'm about to have the best sleep of my fucking life. I can feel it. Especially when I like know I'm about to integrate an energy work session. There's like something that just happens where I just know I'm about to fall asleep and fall asleep fast. It's a strange sensation. My eyes start like burning a little bit. They also just want to close. And it's kind of like my body's way of telling me, hey, it's time to fucking heal. So I'm gonna do that now. Guys, I am up before 7 a.m. The fuck is going on right now? Feels nice though. It's also great to get sun on your body immediately because it tells your body it's time to wake up. It's just a hardwiring thing that we have within us. No sense in trying to fight it, just use it. First thing right now is always Wim Hof plus meditation and then journaling. Also, if I need it, energy work is thrown in somewhere.
I heard you at 7 o'clock this morning.
Early gang.
What is going on?
Well, competitiveness, obviously.
Oh.
She's 5 a.m. club right now, and like.
Do I have to do the 4 a.m. club?
I mean, potentially. Good news, I probably won't hit 5 a.m., but like, I'm at 6, 7. Feels nice. Love cold brew, don't get me wrong, but like there is something beautiful about hot coffee as well. Very nice. Even though it's instant, man, it's still just fucking good. I just love coffee. I love how much of a staple coffee has become in the vlog at this point. It's very funny. Oh yeah, it's also Canada Day. And like for me, I don't really celebrate Canada Day. Like I'm like, yeah, happy Canada Day. I fucking love our country. And I don't like celebrate. So I don't like holidays. Very overrated, all of them. I'd rather just work. By the way, here's the beautiful thing about having a bunch of things in your morning ritual, if you will. What did I just say? Morning ritual? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to start doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I always like awkwardly, if you ever wash my hands, that's always what I'm doing. Wow. You start from here, not from here. What the fuck have I been doing this entire time? Holy shit, my arm is just tired all of a sudden. It's only been 2 minutes. By the way, here is why morning rituals are incredible. Number 1 was Wim Hof breathing. Number 2 was meditation. Number 3 was the journal portion of the morning portion of my 5-minute journal variation. And then number 4 was coffee. Actually, I lied. Number 4 was water. Number 5 was coffee and supplement as well as for number 6. And then 7 is technically just get started on work. And like, man, if all else fails, just getting started on work is absolutely key. But like at around like 6, I started feeling way better. Yeah, man, I started out a little bit moody today, but by the time I hit number 6, I just felt good. And if I wasn't feeling good by the end of my morning ritual, just getting started on work and getting momentum for the day is a massive hack as well. So by the end of that ritual, the goal is always like, hey, I'm in a place mentally, emotionally, physically where I can go dominate, and I don't want to start the day with a mood. I would like to start the day in a magical emotional place, if you will. And like I'm feeling way fucking better now, which is great. And yeah, time to go get shit done. See ya. I'm just trying out keyword research for the first time on my own. This is interesting, man. My plan is not to do like an AdWord campaign, but instead get a better idea of the SEO potential landscape, if you will, and then choose my words accordingly and continuously build organic with that type of thing. Honestly, this shit bores the hell out of me, but I think it's something I have to get good at. So, P.S. I'm literally doing this through ads.google.com. Instead of like making you sign up, if you will, for a campaign and spending money, you can go straight to the keyword planner, if you will, just the tool for searching for keywords, if you will. And but you do that through going through experts at the bottom. There's like an option for experts, and then after you choose, I don't want to sign up for a campaign yet or whatever. It's as simple as that. Other than that, it tries to make you do a campaign, so fuck that. That's enough for now. Fuck, man, I wish I could just put out shit and people find shit. That'd be great. I don't want to have to do all this fucking keyword research and all that shit. Oh god, this is not my strength at all. And with that, the day has been won at 12:57, baby. So now I can just literally do whatever I choose to do for the rest of the day. But I also do need to do some work on Zach's project as well with his product demo. Not the one that I did last week, but the one for his specific startup that he's working on. So gotta do that. But overall, nah, just free flow for the rest of the day. I am gonna eat a little bit though, because I am craving some food. But man, I love waking up this early. It's fucking nice to be done everything at 1 p.m. and now we just vibe. We just fucking vibe. Can you make more noise when you type?
Nope.
So loud. Who's got the better salad? Oh, I like the one where yours looks very aesthetic. Just all over. I win. I also have a way more exciting things in mind. Like croutons and bacon.
I'm getting there.
You're getting to the bacon?
Nope.
Vegetarian. Also lentil soup. Fucking driving me mental right now. I want to know how long the process 22 is, except you can't really from just looking at it all, so can't even like, I can see the gigabytes. It's significantly less than the process 21, but I still want to see. So literally in a folder, you just type this in, system.kind equals video, and then I will come up with all the fucking video files in here. Select them all. Cool. Right click. Fuck me. Again? Ugh, looks like I'm deleting that Sunday reflection thing again. Fuck, man, I thought it was so much more down. This is discouraging. I'm hoping it's a lot of time lapses again. P.S. I don't even know why I'm doing this right now. I'm not about to edit this. I kind of just want a peace of mind, but this does not fit into the flow of anything for this process at all. I'm not even done the process 21. Fuck. I just don't want to get into a hole again, man. I'm trying to keep things so fucking simple right now because of it. For recording this week, at least. I hope it's going to be a simple fuck. Like, not everyone's fucking at this crazy, like, quad level that you are when they DJ, but, man, like, if you don't have the production, you can't ascend to the highest of levels. But when you have both, which is where you're heading, it's really fucking crazy to see.
You have to balance it, because that's just what it is. If you want to get to the next level, that's what it is to make music, because then people will hear it and be like, oh shit, I wonder how he DJs. And then in my case, the way that I do it is like, yeah, it's mad. It's mad.
It is mad. I'm so excited to see like when you just get fucking amazing at production and it just matches your crazy level of DJing.
Do you like that new song that I teased or no?
The
What do you
banana?
think? The banana one,
Fuck
yeah.
Absolutely. You're just like
Thanks,
you're
bro.
continuously just like leveling up, and it's actually sick to watch.
Life is crazy, man.
Life is crazy.
I'm excited for this interview. I feel like I'm doing it already.
I know. This is like a little like taste test, if you will. Even over this, like, well, actually, as soon as I met you, I fucking knew that I already had the idea in my mind. I just didn't bring it up to you, but
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, this guy is so fucking like gentle, but like a beast at the same time. And like, do you understand what I mean? Like, a
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I know
gentle
exactly.
giant, if you will. It was good to fucking finally FaceTime you,
Finally.
bro. Good shit. Have a good rest of your day, okay?
I'll talk to you soon, bro.
Sounds good. Happy Canada Day.
Yeah, I so did that just for the slow-mo. Praying that comes out well. But yeah, grateful to be in this kick-ass fucking country. Love it. Not sure if there's any other country I'd rather be than Canada. Like, US is obviously awesome, but it also has a ton of flaws. But I mean, Canada, everywhere does have its flaws, but Canada is just one of a fucking kind. And I always feel so safe in Canada, and I'm very grateful for that. People be like, I don't have enough time to journal. I be in my journal like fucking 2 lines. Jesus. This is how you fucking do it. Literally, I'm going to bed at like fucking 10:30, 10:45, 11 type of thing. I'm so excited. If you don't go to bed at 11 on Canada Day, are you really living? Before 6 a.m. club. Wow. Life is just better waking up early. Or rather, life is better when you're striving towards an ideal.
I heard you at 6. Did I hear you at 6?
Fuck yeah, you did.
Yay!
Before 6, actually. Just killing it right now.
Nice.
Thank you. The competition is fucking real.
I'm like happy to provide the competition for you. But I'm gonna win.
Oh, you probably will. I just don't care enough. I really don't. 2 things. Number 1, it is so incredible to just wake up with the sun. This feels so fucking nice. 2, I cannot stress this enough. My glutes hurt so fucking much right now. Shout out deadlifts, specifically single leg deadlifts. And 3, I love coffee. Oh my god. Holy fuck. I forgot how nice it is to be out in the mornings. I could not tell you the last time I did this. Feels like the last time I actually went outside in the mornings like this was when I discovered Notion a year ago. Which, by the way, I think I'm gonna miss my deadline of internal deadline, that is, of making content for my year anniversary, but my life goes on. What a blessing it is that I'm able to just quickly take you along as I generate a system, which is something I have always struggled with within Notion, which is tracking habits. And like, honestly, the other habit trackers that I've seen are fucking trash. So I need to make something that was way fucking better. Now, it's not that complicated. I'm not sure why no one has created a system like this yet and shared it publicly, but I'll definitely share that template publicly at some point. But holy fuck, and probably a tutorial for Notion. But geez, I'm pleased with this. This is very good to add to my forever evolution of adding things within Notion that progress my evolution. It's gangster, man. Especially with the repeat tasks. I don't want that shit like cluttering up my task area, so I'm very pleased with this. I mean, technically it doesn't still solve the repeat tasks situation with certain tasks, but I think it solves most things, which I'm pleased with. And I can design something for the outliers as well at some point. But yeah, very happy with what's going on here. P.S. Throw a comment below if you want me to do a tutorial on how to use this habit tracker, like and like how it's made type of thing, I'll fucking absolutely do that. I know you can't fully see it based on the angle I chose, if you will, but it's just so sick that I'm able to capture that anyways in the process of me going from 0 to hero on a system within 40 minutes. Gangster. And if you couldn't see what was written on the page, I was basically outlining the fact that opinion that I think all of the habit tracking systems that I've seen for Notion are just very much trash, and they don't do a good job of adapting. And for example, like I've seen so many times this outline where it's like today, and then it will have like properties based on specific type of habits. But what happens when you want to like move on from that, tracking that habit? It's not very adaptable. It's very like linear and fixed, if you will. And I really don't like how fixed that is, because we as humans are constantly going to be evolving. So what we're focusing on for tracking habits will change over time. Today I'm tracking I'm tracking Wim Hof, I'm tracking how early I'm getting up, and like a few other things. I mean, in 3 months I might not be tracking those anymore because they're habits and I don't need to worry about them, and I don't need to track every little habit. But if I do want to, awesome, and I can do that. But if I do want to change it up and have a different habit, that shouldn't take away from my system, and I shouldn't have to delete the past properties and my history of building that habit just because I want to move on from it. There's just a lot of flaws with the way most are built like that. So yeah, I'm just super fucking pleased that this is here now, and very pleased at the system overall. It will change as I play with it more. Like, that's part of the process. You build a system, and then you're gonna start breaking things and realizing, oh yeah, all the theses were, like, most of them might have been correct, but like there's still like distinctions that take you to the next level when you actually start implementing things. So that's I'll play around with things, see how things go with that, but overall confident that this system overall is going to be a fucking beast for me. It still definitely has ways to go in the repeating tasks area, if you will, but it just does take out most of the situations, and then I can build a use case for those rarities that it doesn't solve, which I'm pleased with. I have had enough. I do not want to wear this fucking mustache anymore. It is itchy as fuck, and I'm irritated, and it's gotta fucking go. So let's fucking do this, shall we? I feel 1,000 times better as we speak right now. My God, that was driving me fucking mental. Midday coffee with the kid in the background. Yeah, cheers. Compress, shout out. Oh, fuck. It's so nice. I was literally watching the first segment of when I did this, and oh my God, I was feeling like stressed in this moment right now. I was like, fuck it. We're gonna do it again, just to see what my numbers are like. I'm okay with 2 minutes. I think that's pretty fucking solid without any air in the lungs. That's actually pretty fucking bananas. And I'm just feeling way fucking better. Oops, I forgot to do my hold in breath. In other news, pumpkin pie. With syrup, of course. That's a must. Been a minute. It used to be my favorite pie. I'm not sure if it's number one anymore, but just an absolute classic for me. I love a world in which 8:40 a.m. feels like very sleeping in. Oh God, I love it. Anyways, that's what I woke up today at. Minus I did my breathing exercise in between falling back asleep at like 6 a.m. and everything, and it was just, I don't know, I just needed extra today. So I gave myself extra. Fuck, it's so nice to just be in the sun for a second. That blaring sun feels so fucking nice. Also very key to not get it before it's too crazy and in its intensity, because I don't want to burn and I'm just so fucking white that I will just turn so red so fast. So I try to avoid hours like pretty much 12 to 2, because once it's 2, the sun is not hitting the specific spot anymore, so then I'm thriving. But in general, probably like realistically more like 11 or 3. It's a nice change of pace as well, just having coffee out here for a second. I like it. It's amazing. There's people drilling right now, and they just waited for the perfect time. Let me get my entire message out, and then they drilled. It was beautiful. Unfortunate. Many reasons. Just gotta count my blessings more often, man. Completely forgot to say, by the way, that was bulletproof coffee. That was why I was like blending it, if you will. This is blending, by the way. Okay, but are you ready for how cringe it's about to get? Slow-mo me take off my shirt? Are you fucking kidding me? Absolutely. Ooh. Liking how the shoulders are looking. Also tits. And yeah, I need to fucking work on my abs. Badly. Jesus Christ, what a pump though after Tyler Ferreira's high reps, low volume suggestion for strength, which I was surprised by. Feeling good right now. Nice pump for the boys.
Paige.
Yep.
Knight. Prince. And then there's a little gap between Prince. It's called a tunnel. And then you go into being a king, and then it's an elder. There's an early prince, middle prince, and a late prince. Okay. Like late prince, for example, is only a year, but an early prince can be like I don't know if she said mid-20s or late 20s to 30s, but part of being a prince is building. Like you're just so focused. That's why. So
that's all I like to do.
Yeah, but wait, it's So what's really helpful is for women to understand this. Then they realize it's not about them. It's not to say that, oh, if you love me more, you'd spend more time with me.
Right.
No, you're so focused on building, and that goes on for like 12 years.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
So it's like head down, but the more women can understand the stages, the more they can support the men through this, and then also be able to get what they need. Like it doesn't have to be that you sacrifice your own needs for the different stages.
What is before Prince?
Before Prince, Knight. So it's all about adventure and fun and like...
I feel like I had such a short night period.
So yeah, it's interesting, but I think, and I was thinking about it today, I'm like, maybe Dad was an early prince as well, because he was really focused on work really young as well.
Very much so.
Yeah, he was focused on the business, so that was...
Super.
I was 18, even when I was 18, so he would have been 21, he was still focused on the business then. Not quite, because he was still in university, I remember that. I remember studying for that. But then, yeah, he just dove right into building creative. So, yeah, interesting, huh?
All right.
Yeah, but it's just helpful to have that information, but also...
I feel like the right girls understand this stuff.
Well, and the right girl would be open to learning it. She may, sure. I don't want to say the right girl doesn't know, because she didn't know. Like you said about your friend in Montreal, that she has a great mindset.
Like,
but
yeah, she would understand this though.
Yeah, but but how blessed is she to be born into it, that she was open to it and understood it.
And like what you're saying about open to learning as well.
Yeah.
She'd definitely be open to learning something like that. My new thesis for like conversations, hello, hi. But my new thesis for conversations is I kind of want to have a conversation with every single person I give a fuck about on camera, because eventually they're gonna die, and I like smiled weirdly when I just said death. That was not intentional. But okay, everyone is going to die, and because of that I want to have that like timeless type of interview, video, experience, whatever, that lives beyond their physical existence here, if you will.
Especially for assholes who don't got
document anything or have social media.
I agree.
Yeah.
But I don't actually view you guys as assholes. I just view you guys as missing a few beliefs. That's all.
Oh, it's not that I miss the belief. It's because I have other limiting beliefs. I think what you're doing is absolutely right.
No. I that's also true. It's like a combination of the two. Missing beliefs plus limiting beliefs.
Stay put, motherfucker.
Stay put, motherfucker.
I'm still zen until I'm not.
This is facts. Hola. It is late at night right now, just going to bed, 11, 12-ish type of thing. Not 11, 12, I mean literally 11, 12 p.m. And I just wanted to quickly get on camera before I go to bed and just capture a moment. I'm trying to not record so much. I'm not sure if that's clear based on this vlog. I'm not sure how I chop it up to everything, but I'm trying to focus more on like important moments, relevant moments to the storyline and just my general life journey, if you will. And this is definitely one from last week's storyline, which was like the contract work and getting started on that. My first paid gig with the startup that Zach works for, and I just got paid for it today, and I'm just like, this is exciting. It feels good. I'm awful at celebrating wins, quite frankly, but it just feels like another checkbox in the right direction towards things I need to be focusing on right now, and another step towards me supporting myself in creative ways, which is the goal, to be able to support myself creatively, sometimes literally. In this case, absolutely is literally, because it's creative work and I'm supporting myself, but I didn't need to explain that. You already understood that. Anyways, feels good to get that done. Again, I am trying to record less to make it easier myself for editing vlogs and stuff like that. I'm just experimenting left, right, and center right now, and yeah, I don't know how any of this is coming out, but I hope it's going out well. Also, 21 should be done in a moment, and yeah, I'm excited. Okay, cool though. I need to fucking jump off camera though, because I need to go to fucking bed, because I'm waking up early again tomorrow. Let's do this. P.S. I'm aware how dirty everything is. It's just, I don't know how to fucking clean it outside. It's literally just like cobwebs and shit. 5:45, gang. Let's do this. On the real though, all I want to do is sleep right now. But trying, very much trying to improve my sleep schedule right now. And many times it takes doing it anyways when we don't feel like it. And outside just smells so much better than being inside, indoors, if you will. I also miss Algonquin's there. Jesus Christ. Plus, I just enjoy the sun being on me right now. This is sweet. And I am soaked because of this morning dew on the chair. Here's your Monday morning. Wait, no, it's Saturday morning. Here's your Saturday morning motivation real quick. Life is short and life is equally long. Finding the balance between the two is paramount to making progress in your life. You've got to have patience, but you've also got to go fast, because someday it will be over in a snap, and equally that snap takes forever to happen. So having the patience of doing things, knowing that it will take a long time, but knowing that the time will pass anyways, is fucking crucial to your long-term success. Also, today is a fresh start. It's 100% a blank canvas, and everything you choose to leave in the past can stay in the past, and everything you choose to take from the past, baggage if you will, and bring into the present can 1000% be here as well. It's 100% up to you how you choose to paint today. It is absolutely yours to paint however you choose, however you would like to spend your time, and ultimately the goal of today is to bring you happiness in the long term. Whatever you're trying to achieve, at the end of the day, there's always a feeling at the end of that end result, if you will. Even if you focus on like the process being your goal, if you will, that's still, there's always just a feeling that comes with whatever you're trying to work on, progress towards, achieve, an ideal to strive towards, a mission. At the end of the day, there is always a feeling when you go as high as keep asking yourself, like, why do I want this? Why do I want this? Why do I want this? And keep asking yourself, why do I want this? Why do I want this? Why do I want this? You will end up at a feeling like, I want to feel peace. I want to feel joy. I want to feel contentment. I want to feel grateful. I want to feel love. I want to feel bliss, satisfaction, pleasure. I want to feel purposeful. All the things. Depends on what your goal is, but and it can also be avoidance of pain, if you will. Like, I don't want to feel a certain way, and that's real too. Like, that's very real as well. So I would encourage you to use these 24 hours you're given today and spend them in ways that will make your tomorrow's self grateful. Today's actions lead to tomorrow's gratitude, and eventually you getting closer to that feeling. But keep in mind, you can feel that feeling now as well. Spend your time effectively, do the right thing, be a good human being, and go chase those fucking dreams. And better yet, become those dreams now. Hey, sweet. Coffee, let's go. Looking forward to the days when I give TED Talks, motivational TED Talks. But actually, I don't need fucking TED. I have the internet. That's big facts. Crazy to think that so many people in the past needed distribution and all these big ass companies, if you will, but the internet just takes that out. It's not necessary at all. You have a phone in your pocket that can do so much. It's insane. Like, I do all my fucking vlogs, all my videos with literally just my iPhone X. It's phenomenal. And with the power of social media and even just like a little bit of paid distribution if you choose to do that, or just purely organic, like, you can absolutely do whatever you choose. Like, you do not need some sort of middleman to validate you, to put you on, etc. Like, with enough work, you can overcome anything. Wow, very motivational today. What the fuck is going on? I mean, that's actually just usually what's going on in my brain, but I shouldn't usually talk about it too much. I kind of do and I kind of don't. It's complicated. Just working a little bit of reflections right now, and I'm noticing I am moody as fuck. So, guess what? It is almost 9 o'clock right now, and I am going to take a nap. Being underslept is the fucking worst thing. I'm probably on like 5.5, maybe 5 3/4 for sleep, and I need more than that. So I am gonna take a nap real quick, because when I'm in these types of states where I am like moody, if you will, it just does impact everything. Like, I can't think as clear. Just have not been at peak maximum productivity like I would like to be, and that absolutely comes from me being underslept right now. But it's gonna happen when you're adjusting your sleep schedule. You're gonna be a little bit tired at first, and like, it's gonna happen. So I had to accept that. But I know if I want to get more out of my day, it's time for a fucking nap. I also need this shirt under the prop that's fucking recording right now. Okay, slept for 2.5 hours, clearly needed it. Ended up flying in my dreams at one point because I gained awareness, and it was sick. And like, why not fly in your dreams if you get the opportunity to? Going back to being inspirational again, why not fly in everyday life in your wake as well? Oh god. Anyways, this shouldn't fuck up my sleep schedule tonight because it's just so far away still. Ideally, I go to bed at like 10, 11 instead of 12, because 12 is what fucked me up and put me so fucking tired. I'm still feeling a bit moody, so I'm going to eat now. Because like, sometimes you just need to fucking eat and stop fasting. This is interesting. Dill pasta salad from my Nana. Shout out Nana. Appreciate you making this. test real quick. Solid. It's missing something. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's a decent mocha right there. Really enjoying the bubbles, by the way, aka foam. Yeah, shout out to mochas. That was actually like what got me basically the job at Starbucks, because before Starbucks I was like, fuck this shit, I'm staying this so far away from Starbucks, because it just has this culture of spending way too much money trying to be so hip, all the stereotypes, if you will. So I was like, fuck this, I'm not gonna be a part of this type of thing. But then I went a few times with Zach and we had our teas, and then eventually I got hooked on coffee at home. And I tried what I called a mochaccino at the time, which ended up being like a cafe mocha or just a mocha. So I became obsessed with making those at home, and then I just had those enough, and then I eventually needed a job, and I was like, fuck it, let's go to the place that I love to get coffee at, and ended up getting a job there. So good times. Didn't end the way I would like, but was fun while it lasted. I love that even to this day, like, was it 4 months later, 3 months later, something like that, I still talk to regulars and some of my coworkers for sure, but I actually talk to my customers more than I do my fucking former coworkers, which I think is amazing, because there was just such a deep love with so many people there. Yeah, it was a good experience. It was a good experience. Fuck, I love coffee, bro. This shit is so good. Hey. Okay, that's the final time. 1:11, give or take an intro, so all I need to do, but feeling pretty good with that. I'm pleased. Now I guess it's time to start the 20-second one. See how fast I can do this time. And I'm praying that it's a bunch of time lapses. Holy fuck, man. And I'm praying this week is short too. This is my goal right now, just to make it very easy on myself to edit after I record. I'm just recording in a way that's very editing friendly, or at least I hope it is. Find out soon. Quick PS, if you want me to make like tutorials on editing and like what I do, what I don't do, like what's the behind the scenes, how I approach a new project, all of the things, I am so down to share. Just let me know and I will make things if you guys want me to, basically. Like, every part of me wants to show you every step of the way. I just don't know if people actually give a shit, so.
I am ranking for all of them but 4 keywords that I included in my tag section. So if you find the right keywords to target, you can definitely rank for those keywords, even if you're a small YouTuber. Right now, I've got 2,500 subscribers on my YouTube channel. That's it, and I am ranking for keywords, so definitely do.
Now this is someone worth fucking following. Dude, she was at fucking, in September 27th, 2019, she was at under 3K. And now she's at almost 200K in present day as of July 4th, 2020. The fuck. So if she can do that with that and rank at that type of level, what can I do? Also studying a lot of, not a lot, but I'm trying to hack away right now and resume my progress on hacking away daily at, oh my god, this not though. Learning to grow on YouTube and YouTube structure and storytelling and a bunch of other things. I just want to improve right now. That's where I'm at. I also want to get hair that does not, holy fuck. Jesus Christ. Why does this happen? Oh right, because I don't fucking brush my hair properly. Alright, cool. And that's how I get rid of knots. Literally just one hair at a time. Alright, up next, I am going... Ew. I have so much hair in my mouth. Up next, I have to go to bed. I have on my power list today, go to bed before 11 p.m. So I need to fly right now. It is 10:33 p.m. And I'm trying to correct what I fucked up on today. What happened is last night I went to bed at 12 a.m. like I said, was underslept, was moody, and then after my nap I felt so much better clearly, and then I fucking got way more shit done after that. Thank God, and good rest of the day. But now it's time to fucking correct the cycle, if you will, and the earlier I get to bed, the easier it's going to be for me to get the most sleep. The more sleep I get, the more recharged I'm going to be, the more productive I'll be, the more happy I'll be. So fucking sleep is important. So let's go to bed now. Goodbye. Okay, up before 7 a.m. today. And I wish in a perfect world I would have got up around 6, but like, again, just needed that extra sleep, so I made it happen. It took me a little bit to actually fall asleep last night. For whatever reason, I was just too warm. And when you're too warm, just you can't effectively sleep, at least I find. So very important to have like a cooler-ish environment when you are drifting off to sleep for faster results in adjusting your sleep schedule. All right, because it's Sunday, first things first, reflection. And I'll also talk some more stuff about that after. Jesus Christ, I'm tired right now. But pretty good reflection. Good week. And it's weird knowing that I'm not going to publicly share this reflection going forward. It's going to be, as of right now at least, my new plan with reflections and the journal and everything is to keep the journal as more like, hey, here is like what is exploding in my mind I want to talk about. Maybe every like couple of main topics, if you will. I had some ways I was potentially going to pivot reflections and I was like, no. As of right now, I'm just going to pause everything. I'm going to continue the vlog, of course, but I am not going to continue with the way things were going because it was just ending up too fucking long, and I'm gonna edit them soon and see what they're actually coming out as. But overall, I am ready for a nice little break from the long form content for a second. And I'm also just becoming okay with not having the reflection public. There was a lot of attachment there to having this idea. It wasn't the approval of having the things out there and people are like, oh my god, you're so smart, but it was that image of having it for myself, being able to look in the mirror and be like, ah yes, I have all of these lessons in a week, if you will, all of this growth and internal work, if you will, coming to fruition as time goes on. And I just loved the ability to capture that and be like, ah yes, this is only part of what's going on, there's still so much more. There was just a lot of ego with it all, and that was just one aspect of it, man. But anyways, and there was also some resistance around like, hey, are people gonna call me a liar if I end up posting something later on that wasn't publicly there, if you will? Will they trust me? And I'm just scared that like my history won't stand the test of time if it's private and instead of being public right now in this moment, if you will. And I'm scared a little bit of that still, because I want people to trust me. I want people to understand that I won't lie for the sake of gaining, if you will, or getting, or even just lying in general. It's just awful. So lying is the fucking devil. Remember that shit. And yeah, so we'll see how this all goes moving forward, but I'm very down for the idea of shorter content. I'm very down with the idea of tutorials, doing things differently. And this time around, like I was saying, I'm going to let source guide me instead of trying to think everything through and try to rationalize why things should be the way they should be, if you will, because that's not coming from the place I want to show up as. I want to show up as someone who is being a vessel for source and source's mission, rather than, and doing like sources or the universe's work, if you will, as like out there as that sounds, but just real. So we'll see what goes on with content. I'm so close to getting caught up, by the way. Like I've got reflections good, and then this week's vlog, and then last week's vlog to edit. Sorry, reflections is done now, and then I will do 3 journals and then Zach's interview, and then I'm pretty sure I'm up to date. So that's exciting, looking forward to that. But I still need to do some time stamping and stuff like that, but editing is definitely the hardest part of it all. But I'm just glad that I'm fucking making progress. Ooh, boy. Oh, that is so good. That is the kill feed we know and love. This is great. Shout out to me for doing a short fucking video. What is life?
What is life?
Now we are doing wine because my mom's adorable and wants to celebrate me having my first contract job.
Wait,
oh god.
I want to say something and I don't really have anything prepared, but I want to say that I'm super proud of you.
Thank you.
And I know that must feel so good. It's just the first one there, and now a little domino effect for you.
100%.
Because you do the right things long enough consistently.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you, Josh.
Love you.
Love you.
Very tasty. You're literally in the vlog every fucking week right now.
Ooh, that's hot.
Gray. White.
Hair.
Long hair. I shave my mustache. Sorry.
I missed the memo.
Yeah. Stop with
I
the
think
backgrounds and everything. Just CEO overthinking.
CEO what? Forward thinking? Yeah.
Over.
Forward thinking. We're gonna switch it to forward, okay? That's better. More positive. Fuck, I'm weird, eh?
I like how we subconsciously sipped at the exact same time.
T-shirt. Put on a jacket.
Is there a fucking rule with jackets?
Oh man, you fall off with a t-shirt? Fucking see you later, skin.
See you, skin. Happy birthday!
So why are you wearing just a t-shirt?
32 degrees out.
I know that, but you're gonna die if you fall off that thing.
Guys, that is it for me right now. Feeling very ready for sleep. I love when my vlog this week is literally just my sleep schedule, and hope it comes out interesting. I'm very curious to see what it all goes down like. Anyways, as always, appreciate you watching and listening. Please engage with this video if you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and let me know what you thought. As always, my name is Josh Moxey. Hope this is coming out valuable, and I will catch you later.